So, this is Grape House. No matter where I look, everything is plastered with grape patterns. I was already fed up with the strawberry patterns, but this is also unpleasant. Welcome to Grape House. Now then, allow me to explain the Grape House.
What?
Ta-da! This is Grape House in its entirety. So, let's start by explaining the first floor. Ahem! Aside from the fact that there is no final dead room, it's basically no different than Strawberry House. Just like how there's a Strawberry Hall over there, there's a Grape Hall on this side. And when you go through Grape Hall, that means there's a Grape Tower. The second floor of Grape House is the same as the second floor of Strawberry House. I've prepared 5 guest rooms of different types along with a relaxing lounge. But the main attraction of Grape House is obviously the third floor, the Monokuma Archive. Everyone loves the Monokuma Archive. If you want to know about my proud accomplishments and contributions, feel free to study the literature here. Now then, this concludes the tour, but I believe it'd be difficult to understand if I just explain it with words. So you should all use your own 2 feet to check out the inside of the building. That's all from me. Any questions? I'm starting to get hungry. Where's the food anyway? Huh? Is that necessary? What are you saying? Of course it is. But it's supposed to be an escape game, so how can there be any tension if there's no time limit? Oh, fuck. So I've decided to use your stomachs as the time limit. What do you mean? Well, simply put, it means kill someone before you starve to death. What the heck? If you're planning to kill someone, I highly recommend you make your kill as soon as possible. It'll be too late if you get so weak you have no energy to kill. Hey, hold on.
What?
Starve? How much more of this do we have to take until he's satisfied? Was he serious about there being no food? No way, that's the one thing I don't want. I don't mind starving as long as I can eat. Just let me eat already. As soon as she learned there was no food, she was overcome by hunger. Obsessions are truly annoying. But at least try to stay calm. Now's not the time for you to panic! Well, being loud here isn't going to help us, so for now we should explore the inside of this building too. After all, if you don't give up, you're sure to find hope. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. And let's get started. The same pairing as before is fine, right? Hold on, this time around I really want to pair up with Miss Sonia. She already left with Gundam. Oof! Looks like you're being avoided, not just rejected. Kazuichi, I understand that you're feeling down, but we better get going.
Damn right.
Kana, you too. How much longer are you going to stay shocked? Come on, let's go. With heavy steps, everyone left to explore Grape House. Now then, where should we start? Since we're on the first floor, it might be okay if we start with the Grape Tower.
I see.
So you're saying you're going to start with the most suspicious place. All right, then let's start with Grape Tower.
Show some spirit.
Let's start with Grape Tower. Anyway, let's find the exit. Damn it, there's no way I'm going to let myself starve to death in here. Why is there a statue of Sakura? What is this muscular bronze statue? It's probably an ornament, but it doesn't fit the ambiance at all. Ah, there's a name written on here. Ogre? Does that mean it's a statue of an ogre? Why is it wearing a sailor uniform? Why did Hiro make a statue of Sakura? There's a bathroom here as well. Regardless, I still cannot shit. That's the only downside to this body. The only downside? Your optimism is praiseworthy. His favorite thing in life is gone. Grape Tower is beyond this door, right? Just like at Strawberry Hall, I only need to press this button.
Show some spirit.
All right, leave it to me! Nekomaru raised his voice and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to. It's not opening. Huh, that's weird. When we were at Strawberry Hall, this should have opened.
Whoa.
Don't tell me it's out of order. Find time for it to break down. Well, it obviously shouldn't. Ka-chunk. Did you hear something? And that's when Nekomaru started shouting. Is it? He's always shouting. The door opened. But what was that pause just now? Why didn't the door open right away?
I see.
So this is Grape Tower. The structure of this building doesn't seem all that different compared to Strawberry Tower. Yeah, you're right. The building is the same circular shape and the ceiling is just as high and hard to make out. However, this wall is green. Strawberry Tower's wall is red. Well, speaking of different, there's something blatantly different over there. I think it's just the same room, dog. This feels different from Strawberry Tower. The Usami picture over there had a strawberry in her mouth, but what's truly different? Along the tower floor, there appear to be many lights. Is this the same thing? The lights are all green. Because of these lights, the walls and interior design look green, and with the lights, they're able to create the designs on the wall. However, because the lights are shining on the walls, the ceiling's pretty dark. I think it's the same room, dog. But why is Grape Hall's door not open sooner? It's definitely strange. Well, this building's existence is a mystery. Grape House. On the Grape Tower door at the far back, there's a strawberry image on there. A strawberry door inside Grape Tower. That sounds complicated. It's like the opposite of Strawberry Tower. As I recall, there should have been a grape image on the far back door of Strawberry Tower. So on the strawberry side, there's a grape door, and on the grape side, a strawberry door. That's even more complicated. Is it? However, this time, this door might connect to the outside. Would it?
I see.
It's obvious by looking at this map, since there's nothing beyond the far back door of Grape House. If so, the only thing we can do is try it.
Hold it.
I heard what you guys were discussing, but it'd be pointless to even try, I think. What did you say? Before we get to that, why are you here, Chiaki? Weren't you with Nagito and Kazuichi? It's exhausting to be around those two. So you ran away. What a legend. That door doesn't lead outside. I think it's pointless to even try it out. Definitely. Definitely, you say? It's rare for Chiaki to be that certain.
Yep.
I have a good reason for that. I think I found out the secret of the funhouse's structure. The secret of the structure?
Want me to tell you?
Do you want me to explain it to you? Well, pay close attention to each house's relationship to its respective tower.
Hey, hey.
First, try to remember the first floor of Strawberry House. From the elevator, Strawberry Hall is on your left-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Strawberry Tower, right? On the other hand, Grape House, from the elevator, Grape Hall is on the right-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Grape Tower, right? Now, here comes the main point. With these two buildings...
Whoa!
Ah, so you were here all along. Hey, Chiaki, don't go running off on your own. You
Hey,
disappeared so suddenly, I was worried about you. Kazuichi, Nagito.
you...
Thanks to your disappearance, I was left all alone with Nagito.
Man,
Huh? Was that annoying for you? Hell yeah, it was. I don't want to be alone with a creep like you.
this is
I
trouble.
see. So it's not just Hajime. You don't trust me either, huh, Kazuichi?
Hey,
Hey, are you okay? Have you stopped trusting other humans?
shut up!
Well, yeah, thanks to you, bastard. Oh, everyone's here. Huh? Oh, you all came. Good timing. We didn't have to waste any time gathering people. That was quick. I thought your investigations would take more time.
Well, yeah.
Turned in many areas to search, and we didn't find any good clues. Right now, the only thing I found out is there's seriously no food anywhere. This ain't funny at all.
Damn it!
I heard that it's super painful to die from starvation. Before that happens, why don't we, the hamsters that Gundam carries around?
You insolent fool!
You imbecile, what are you implying? I'm sorry.
That was
Kazuichi, you should be grateful to Sonia. If you'd gotten your hands on my 4 dark devas of destruction, your body would be incinerated by hellfire.
Hey,
But
hey.
are the hamsters going to be okay without food?
I shall go.
Fortunately, the flowers blooming in Strawberry House's indoor park are cursed flowers from Hell's Garden. As long as those seeds are there, the 4 dark devas of destruction shall not lose a single hit point. I am relieved to hear that. Now then, let us listen to your reports and see what you guys have found. Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but oh well, I should listen to what everyone has to say.
Now then.
Is it fine if Gundam, Fuyuhiko, and I represent our teams and give the reports?
Damn
Yeah, I don't mind. Rejoice, mongrels. I've discovered something that you fiends will be happy to hear about.
Of course.
Yes, our team's discovery is number 1. We shall not lose. I think their priorities are off slightly. Alright, let's ask him first.
Damn
I'm
right.
sure the others already know, but let me tell you just in case. The 2nd floor of Grape House also has guest rooms similar to the ones on the 2nd floor of Strawberry House. But instead of being covered with strawberry patterns, they're covered with grape patterns. Nice punctuation.
Also,
Like the guest rooms, there's a similar lounge here as well. There's also a phone in the lounge too. However, instead of the grape button that was on the phone in Strawberry House's lounge, there's a strawberry button on the phone in Grape House's lounge. Now, I'm just guessing at this point, but it's possible that we can use those 2 phones to communicate with each other.
For
So
sure.
the picture on the buttons shows where each phone connects to. The picture on the buttons shows where each phone connects to. That's probably it. Alright. Gundam. Now then, I shall present you my discovery.
Let me tell
I won't let you say such nonsense like I forgot. Monokuma said it himself before we arrived here. He said there are ship parts in the funhouse. Could it be? Kazuichi and you lowly humans. Fall to your knees and show gratitude to me, the overlord of ice in the destroyed world of death. Feast your eyes on this. Behold, a motor. It is a ship part. Based on its extremely small size, isn't that? That's just a radio-controlled toy. Allow me to tell you a little old story. I was born as a result of a union between a human and a demon, and my existence was shunned by both races. Perhaps it's because nobody has ever bought me a toy before, but I believe this is truly remarkable.
shut up.
I'm not asking about that. You mean the ship part you found was just a radio-controlled toy? You totally got tricked. I never said a single word about the ship being real. Stupid idiot moron. Looks like we don't even have the strength to get upset. It might be better if we leave him alone for a while. So it was definitely a waste of time to believe Monokuma. If so, what he said about our student profiles might be a lie too. But our situation's getting so grim I can't really focus on that right now. Chiaki, when I realized she suddenly disappeared, I couldn't believe she went to you of all people. And now everyone's gathered here all of a sudden. What's going on? You better not say I lured everyone here. Well, it's not like that, but you look like you already knew this place was important, so you were totally casing the area. So, once someone is suspicious of me, anything I do will look suspicious to them, huh? What should I do?
Now,
Allow me to give you a brief report. Since I'm the one who made this discovery, it's just as important as I am.
no
Which means it's not that important at all.
Hey,
Just
bastard.
hurry up and say it already.
Uh,
Well, it's about the 3rd floor of Grape House.
see?
Do you remember what Monokuma said about a Monokuma archive on the 3rd floor? I actually tried to go there. Like the
Jeez.
name suggests, it was an archive full of stuff about Monokuma. It reminded me of those celebrities who build their memorial house in their hometown. Then it looks like we don't ever need to go in there, ever.
actually.
Also, I found a lost child at the Monokuma archive. A lost child?
What?
Huh? Where did she go?
Hey!
Don't just hide. Come on out. Aw, man. Hello. So, the lost child was you.
Right?
That's how people react, right? Well, I had a general idea of how you all would react. It's okay. I won't be depressed anymore. I'm used to being treated so poorly. How sad. It's so sad to get used to it. She seems a little tense. Did Monokuma bring you here as well, Monomi? Yes, I'm so ashamed of myself for getting carelessly tricked by him. Excuse me. I'm a failure as a teacher. I have no right to guide everyone.
Like,
Nobody here considers you a teacher to begin with. But I'm honestly happy you're here. She's gonna try and eat her, huh? Huh? Hey, are you a complete stuffed animal? Is there any part of you left that's still rabbit meat?
No!
I'm expected to be food?
Hey, hey.
That was the last report, right? Then it's okay if I go now? This is what you mentioned earlier, right? About the structure of the funhouse.
Let me
The
ask.
structure of the funhouse.
Well,
Well, I've come to a conclusion. The grape tower that we're in currently and the strawberry tower we were in earlier, I think they're actually the same building. 2 towers are the same building, you say? I see. What makes you think that?
see?
The positions.
Well,
Inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is facing the elevator, right? But inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is facing the elevator, right? And so if we think about it and put those two together... Yeah, brother. The 2 towers are the same building and each house connects to the center. That's the building structure that comes to mind. What? Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are the same building? But that might be a possibility. Come on, take a look at that door. Isn't that strawberry image the same one that's on the elevator and telephone? Then in the same way, wouldn't that image on the door also be showing where it leads to? Man, this better be fucking important. They're spending so much time on this obvious shit. If that's the case, it would mean that Strawberry House is beyond that door with the strawberry image on it. Oh my god. As well as the opposite, the grape door that was at Strawberry Tower would lead to Grape House. Meaning we opened the Grape Hall's door when we came in here. Meaning, depending on which door we use, this tower changes to either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower.
perhaps.
Which means when you look at the other side of the Grape Hall door that we used to come in here,
Yep.
the grape picture should actually be on here.
Hey,
Then all we gotta do is confirm it, right? If we can close that door from the other side, that might be impossible. Possible? Why? Well, Hajime and Nekomaru were the first ones to enter Grape Tower, right? What's wrong with that? When
Well,
you two entered Grape Tower from Grape Hall, didn't it take a little while for the door to open after you pressed the button? Huh?
see?
So, just as I assumed. How'd you know? When I was walking around by myself, I went back to Strawberry House for a while. It felt like there was still something I missed when suddenly, the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of me. The door automatically closed?
Yep.
And afterward, no matter how much I pressed the button, the Strawberry Hall door wouldn't open. But why? The doors to Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower must be designed so that only one can open at a time.
See?
I mean, if both doors opened at the same time, we'd easily find out that both towers are the same building. If that happens, it wouldn't be a fun house anymore, right? And the reason the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of you, was it because we opened the Grape Hall door?
Yep.
When that happened, the Grape Hall door didn't open because it was waiting for Strawberry Hall's door to close. If you think about it like that, it makes sense, right? Like, you're saying all this hard stuff I don't get, but aren't you forgetting the most basic problem? The color of the walls in Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are different, you know? There's no way they're the same building.
you don't know?
They're just lights on the floor being shined onto the wall. By reflecting a colored light onto a white wall, it makes it look like the wall color has changed.
Wait.
And what about the picture on the floor? Is that different too? Maybe the floor is just a screen and the picture's being projected from beneath the floor. In fact, when you look at it closely, it's not a picture that was actually drawn on the floor.
I got it.
Oh, I see. Then it's safe to say they're the same building, right? But this is a very important problem, so isn't it better if we test it out? Test? For example, we should leave something behind here and we'll all go to Strawberry Tower. And if it's still there, we can conclude they're the same building, right?
I see.
Want me to stay then? No, that's impossible. There's a sensor preventing that. Huh? Sensors? Don't you feel it? There are countless sensors plastered all over the tower's walls and floors. Why can't you notice them? I'm more surprised that you actually notice them. My guess is that sensor can probably detect any movement within the tower. And when it reacts, it prevents the door from opening. I knew there'd at least be something like that.
Hey,
By the way, how good is that sensor's performance? It's quite high performance. It seems that it can even detect your heartbeats and breathing patterns. Then it'd be completely impossible for someone to stay behind.
Hey, hey.
What about Nekomaru? He's a heartless robot. I have a motor running inside me. It's as good as any human heart. But if you're in sleep mode, that function will come to a stop too, right? Like you said, if I cease all functions with sleep mode, the sensor won't detect it, but do you need to go that far to test it? I won't tolerate any robo-prejudice. Sorry, you're right. And once I enter sleep mode, I will not regain consciousness until the good night switch is pressed again or if my chest alarm goes off. I'm a little concerned about being left alone in that state. It is far too dangerous, even as an experiment. It is possible we might violate the laws of robotics. That's not how the laws of robotics work, dude. Then why don't we just use this? My student handbook. I'll leave this handbook here and we'll all move over to Strawberry Tower. Why don't they just leave like her hairpin or something? Why do they want to leave something important? And if by chance the handbook is still there, we can safely say the two towers are the same, right? You're right, let's try this. We left behind Chiaki's e-handbook right away. Then we left Grape Tower and made our way to Strawberry Tower. Well, screw my exploration then. I didn't get to go nowhere. I want to go explore.
What happened?
Fine. Bye, Sakura.
I see.
I must say this elevator is rather quiet. It is like the Toad's Wart. Oh wait, never mind.
hey, hey.
Toad's Wart? What's he talking about? It doesn't feel like we're moving extremely fast. It seems like it's moving very slowly. If so, the two houses might be surprisingly close. If two towers are connected in the middle, the distance between them shouldn't be that much. Alright, let's head over to Strawberry Tower. Look at him, he's way ahead of the curve. Now then, let's see what result awaits us. Have you fiends made up your mind? Don't forget to pray to your god. Well, it's not like I have a god to pray to anyway.
My name is Gundam tonight.
I already know. God has been wiped out by my very own hands. Okay, dude. Whatever you say. If you press the button next to this door, you should be able to enter Strawberry Tower.
Hey, hey.
Then I'll press it.
Stay
Wait.
back,
Step aside, you fiends. What?
emissary of evil. In accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
Pierce through! Supernova Silver Fox Sandy! Choo! Choo! Click. It pressed the button? Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open! Amazing, your hamsters are truly skilled.
So you
I
have
see. Your eyes managed to follow Sandy's movements. As expected of the Dark Lady, you have my praise.
Amazing.
Truly amazing. You must have a strong, trusting relationship with them. Oh my god, he's a cutie pie! You didn't need to bother making your hamster press it. Just as I thought, it's taking a while to open. Considering what we discussed earlier, the sensor will confirm that nothing is moving inside the tower, then wait for the other door to close. At that moment, I heard a loud sound from the other side of the door. Bing bong. Look, a handbook.
My.
Ah, look over there. The moment we set foot inside Strawberry Tower, Sonia raised her voice. When I looked where she was pointing, it's there, the handbook. Woohoo! Yep, there's no doubt. This is my student handbook. If the handbook Chiaki left in Grape Tower is here, then that means... Dude, I love that sprite for him. It's so good. It seems that we've confirmed it.
Yep.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the same building. And depending on whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, the tower becomes either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower.
Huh?
And that door over there with the grape image on it?
I
It's
see.
not the exit, but it appears it's connected to Grape House's Grape Hall.
This
But
is
it also means we have no idea where the exit is.
Hey,
Well, I guess that can't be helped. There's no way we'd actually find the exit that easily. Well, anyway, I'm surprised. I can't believe you already uncovered a secret like this. As expected of Chiaki, you're truly amazing. Normally all you do is stare into space, but at times like this, you really pull through for us.
However,
Why was this building designed so strangely?
you're so evil.
There's probably no reason. It's simply because it's a fun house. That's all the reason Monokuma needs. Who are you again? I'm Monomi. Why did you forget about me? It reminds me. Whatever happened to the Monokuma announcement? What do you mean? According to my internal clock, it's already past 10 p.m.
Oh my.
Huh? Is it that time already?
Damn.
Despite that, why hasn't there been a Monokuma announcement? Allow me to answer. Every single day up until now, I have consistently let you know when it's morning and night on this island. And thanks to that, you've been able to live a normal life. Did you guys mistake me for some kind of pretty alarm clock? Oh well, it's totally true that I'm pretty, but... Hey, what are you trying to say? For the time being, the Monokuma announcements are on hiatus. You can't go outside, and there are no windows here, so it's not like it matters if it's morning or night. Also, I've been thinking of a little something to replace the Monokuma announcement.
I don't like this.
What's wrong with him? Well, if there's no announcements, we can just look at the clock. Both Strawberry House and Grape House have clocks in their first floor lounges that a blackened definitely won't eventually tamper with. Even if I don't look at a clock, I have my internal clock, so it's no problem for me anyway. And it's already past 10 p.m., right? I'm starting to feel sleepy after hearing that. Since we don't have food, it might be better if we rest and conserve our energy. For now, let's just decide our room assignments. Room assignments? Each house has 5 guest rooms, so we should first decide who's going to stay in which house. Why don't we make things simple and split them between the boys and the girls? That's not fair, dude. There's like 6 guys still and only 3 girls.
Man.
That's a bummer, but well, I guess it makes sense. No fair, dude. The guys get screwed. And ladies first.
Now then, let us begin.
Now then, kittens, choose which house you would like. Let's just choose Grape House. Staring at a red room is just gonna strain my eyes. Then the men shall have Strawberry House. Strawberry men are known for passion.
Hey,
Also, each house had guest rooms of varying quality, right?
damn
Wasn't
right.
it 2 deluxe rooms, 1 standard room, and 2 crummy rooms?
For
And
now.
we need to decide those next, huh? But there are only 5 rooms in each house, right? Then 1 guy will be left over. Then that means there's only one appropriate way to settle this. Appropriate way? Rock, paper, scissors, of course! Suddenly, the rock, paper, scissors battle between 6 guys had begun. And the results? Oh, sorry, I ended up winning so easily. That's right, I totally forgot that Nagito is the ultimate lucky student. So, I take second place. That's fine, I was getting bored of always being on top, he says, winking at Sonia.
Huh?
It's decided, you two will get a deluxe room. Now, regarding the third winner, it's me! I'll be resting in the standard room.
Damn
Me
right.
and Kazuichi are next. So I get a crummy room, huh? Well, it's better than rooming with someone. That's unfortunate, Hajime. You can rest in the lounge, but try not to catch a cold. Hey, how about you Grape House girls? Did you all pick your rooms as well? Dude, come on, just let one guy move into Grape House and have a crummy room.
Yep.
Yeah, we did. We had a brief discussion and settled things smoothly. Sonia and I have the deluxe room, and apparently Akane wants one of the crummy rooms. Huh? Why did you choose the crummy room? There's still a standard room left over.
It's not like
It's good enough for me. You guys might think it's pretty crappy, but it's a palace compared to my home. So there's a standard room and a crummy room left. Hajime, if you would like, please use one of them. Thank you for having some fucking consideration. Huh? You can't do that.
Oh,
Why
my.
not?
Well,
I mean, it's dangerous. Hajime might be the traitor, you know. What are you saying?
Miss
What am
Sonia?
I? Huh? Huh?
So,
We haven't doubted Hajime at all.
like,
Even I don't think he tried to trick us. It seems you're the only one who thought Hajime is suspicious. Really, of all people, you're gonna say that? You're really gonna say that?
right?
Hajime, you can use one of our leftover rooms. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. I'll feel bad about using the standard room, so I'll stay in the crummy room. But even so, it really helps that I have a place to sleep. Now then, it's decided. We should turn in for today.
Aw, man.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. He's off to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And so all the guys except for me ended up staying the night on the second floor of Strawberry House. And all the girls, plus my leftover self, stayed on the second floor of Grape House and had naked pillow fights all night long.